Here I am, and all As moon rises, the sun slips sight. Begins the ritual of this night. For those convinced their path is right. Gathered from north, south, east and west, yet called at another's behest, those treading the path that is left. From near and far come, as you are, to this place, and embrace this space, as darker hue embraces you.
And Hugh says, congratulations, Stephen and Claire!
Confessing the sins of empire, we come with our wounds and desire. Sensing that we are not alone, drawn to the flame that guides us home, for here, you, me, and yet to be. Importance and signs of these times, for the sake of all those maligned, is yet the home of the divine.
Tritone for baby Ezra. Welcome to the world, little dude. Good evening, Stephen, Claire, rest of the family. Yeah, awesome. On every single front, and welcome to God's good world, Ezra. And in honor of Ezra, I invite us to sing a metal rendition of Happy Birthday, literally Happy Day of Birth for Ezra. In a metal style. Are we ready, people? Again, if you're listening on headphones, ideally next to somebody else who doesn't know what you're listening to and doesn't know what's coming, give it your best death metal growl. But let's not make Ezra cry. Anyway, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, baby Ezra.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah, and congratulations on the job, Stephen. This is awesome. And thank you for taking the time to share with the Metal Methodist family, of which you are all very, very much a part, my friend. That's amazing. Yeah. So that's a two-cent tack and a half, as Mother pointed out. Absolutely. But I wonder for you too, everyone watching, whether you've commented and said hi or not, whether you're watching later, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, is there something today that has given you hope, joy, lifted your spirits, connected you with yourself and what makes you feel alive, and given you a sense of what we might call God or the divine? I'd love to hear if there is. And so just to give you some time to think about that so we can share our Tusen Tech moment, which is basically, as I understand it, Old Norse for not one but 1,000 thank yous. And it sounds more Viking, so we use that and we shout it and share the things we want to say thank you for in a Viking stroke power metal style. But to give us time to think of what it is that we are thankful for, just going to, thanks to Nordic Mission, the gift of so much great music, just play something else. Yeah. I think especially for Stephen, because I know he likes some FG. So in honor of baby Ezra arriving in the world, baby Ezra, here is some kind of proper full-on power metal-y stuff for you, little man. When he finds it. Where is it? I don't know. Really should have thought this through in advance. Sorry, bear with. There we are. For baby Ezra. There you grow. With streets of gold. Hello, excuse me, and a very warm welcome to those who just joined us on Facebook. Feel free to say hi in a comment where you are watching from as we gather and support each other through these times. And it's good, as we heard Stephen's news about the safe arrival of baby Ezra. And I give him and Ezra and Claire and the rest of the family our love. And also congratulations on the job and what that means in terms of, not having to join us via the commute home. Hey, that's great. You can still join us though, obviously, I hope. So thank you for sharing those things for you today that have given you a sense of joy or hope, have connected you with who you are, made you feel alive, connected you with the God, with the divine. Just scrolling back to find them. Obviously, Choose Attack. We do it in Old Norse because it sounds better, which means 1,000 thank yous, I think. So Choose Attack, 1,000 thank yous offered up for Stephen and Ezra and Claire and the family. And then just scrolling down again. Well, Choose Attack, kind of, with Rachel, that the part of the redundancy consultation has at least offered you something for now, at least, and prayers that, over the coming 6 months, other things may emerge for you, particularly Rachel. So pray for you. Choose and Tack with Mother for an awesome sunrise, and of course, Stephen's good news. Choose and Tack for good news has been shared around the world. Yeah, absolutely. And it's awesome to connect wherever we are, just to share this. How cool is this? Thanks to the internet, in loads of countries, and evening to you wherever you are watching and joining us from. Again, you're very welcome to join in and comment. Please do. Choose to have Wayne. All in all, what a great day. And from Gisela, the rain stopped and the sun came out. Wow, and he went to the grocery store. Cool, that's really good. And quickly, because I know Patrick needs to go. Patrick, Choose and Tack. For the Reverend Alison Parker, colleague from Basingstoke and Reading, who supported you while you were at vicar school even. Saddened by a sudden... Oh, right. Yep. But giving thanks for the saints on earth and now in glory. Amen. And that great cloud of witnesses that continue to pray with us and for us. Bless you, Patrick, and all who knew and loved and continue to love Alison. And we give thanks for the impact that she's had on lives and the world and the building of God's kingdom through who she was, as well as all that she did in her ministry. Excuse me. Bob Fleming. Yes. So thank you for that. It's been good to hear what today has made you say, Juice and Tack. And as we do, I'd offer my own Choose and Tack for Witch Hazel vinyl today. and so share these words of thankfulness with you. Witch Hazel from the song Spirit and Fire. Oh, what does this mean? The hand of God we have truly seen, and may in some small way this day we feel that too through what we've shared, the things we are thankful for this evening. But also maybe there's stuff. Oh, sorry, I've missed Wayne's. Hold on. Sorry, Wayne. I'll just put the right banner on. The banner over me, the banner over you. Or as we say in metal,
The banner over me, rah. The banner over you, rah, rah.
Yeah, sorry. Juice Attack from Wayne. A great meeting with a new partnership for 12 baskets. Wow. That's awesome. How exciting. I am intrigued. I want to know. Maybe you can't say more, but that's wow, cool. How exciting. Double Juice Attack from Rachel. Also Juice Attack for a positive first meeting of a new local climate change group yesterday. Fantastic. Thank you. And thank you to all those involved. I finally got around to watching the This Is Greta, or I Am Greta program on the BBC iPlayer from BBC Three. I don't know if it's available on kind of international platforms like Amazon or Netflix, but wow. So thank God for Greta and loads of the other activists, and for local activists as too. Oh, he's keeping us in suspenders, look. ... How cryptic. Oh, you tease, as Mr. Grucock. With these triple dots, you are spoiling us. Maybe there's things today that have not been good, that have hurt, or that we feel we've hurt others, whether we intended to or not. There's stuff we regret. There's stuff we need to repent, or in other words, turn away from, turn around from. And there's stuff maybe we're carrying for ourselves on behalf of others, or just concerns like the climate on behalf of humanity and creation, that at least for tonight, we just to acknowledge that they're heavy, and not in a really good heavy metal way, but just in a heavy weighing down way. And you know what, tonight, just for tonight, if it need be, we can let go and lay down. And as we do, these words from the song I Am Redeemed by, of course, Witch Hazel. I'm fighting these demons. They will me to fail. Bewitching, reminding, but truth must prevail. So wherever it is you need to, you can, together and with God, lay it down.
The principalities and will to power, the worms from within my own darkest hour. I confess all the regrets and the regrets, the burdens and fears, the lament and the tears. I lay them down.
I hope it goes well. We continue to hold all gathering in your circuit meeting in prayer. And thank you, Rachel. So, right, if you are local to this neck of the woods where I am, which is Northeast Derbyshire, hop onto Facebook, which I will do. Thank you for giving us something to do after this, Rachel. Brilliant. And find the climate action group for Northeast Derbyshire. Fantastic. I know I've mentioned comments, but I haven't properly said hello to people. So hello, Tim. Hello and bye, Patrick. Thanks. Hi, Rachel. Hello, Wayne. Gisela. Nigel. Mother. I've said Gisela. Hi, Melissa. Anybody else? And as I said, who perhaps haven't commented, but I know they're watching. So if you still are, hi, Jackie. And Staffer and Hansa, and loads of other people, which is great. Thank you for being here. And Joe, good to have you here. So anybody else who's kind of watching and joining wants to just say where they're from, that's great. Just to try and support each other wherever we are through these times, whatever we believe or don't believe, even if we don't like heavy metal, just a place to hang out and be real and try and care and support for each other, and to acknowledge the good and the bad in the day, and to be able to kind of let go, to celebrate and let go of whatever we need to, so that we might rest and know that together we return again tomorrow. Oh, pal. Oh, Cheese Attack to supportive and positive people. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Ah, that's awesome. All right, now we need to go. I'm going to. No, my Meta Bible doesn't have the Psalms, and I'm going to have to find another Bible. Well, and to you too, and to Marcus, and to all at Nordic Mission for just awesome music and the gift of being able to share it, which was really helpful to me, but also hopefully helpful to you and the bands on the Nordic Mission label. And again, ahead of Tuesday, when we'll be speaking to the amazing Pantocrator, please do go to nordicmission.net and just check out the amazing range of music. Dude, if like me, you've recently kind of got into vinyl and you look at your slip mat on your vinyl and go, that's just on your turntable, that's rubbish. Nordic Mission slip mats. Oh, yeah. Every turntable needs one. And sunglasses. So Gisella's had sun. She might need some Nordic Mission sunglasses, actually. But yeah, no, seriously, thank you. And blessings to all of you at Nordic Mission. Yeah. Do you know, I've just had a complete... Oh, no, I did. I did. What? I did play the laying down bit, didn't I? Did I imagine I did? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, that's cool. And look, whatever it is that you need to let go of tonight, no matter how far away you feel God is or how far away you feel from God, the words of Jesus to you, come to me, all you who are weary, and I will give you rest. And Jesus, no matter how far off he may feel or you may feel from him, comes out, arms wide, running out to meet you and embraces you just as you are, wherever you are, in everlasting arms of grace. And may together you enjoy some heavy metal. I'm glad a certain drummer from a certain band has arrived in time to potentially hear one of their own songs later. Woo! Yeah. Reading. Yes. So reading for today from the Metal Bible is Luke chapter 5. Luke chapter 5. And of course, people, if you have not got one of these wonderful Metal Bibles full of testimonies and encouragement and prayers and just stories that relate to things that you might be going through or have gone through, particularly if you are part of the metal community, then please go to metalbibleinternational.com and it's available in many languages. So yeah, if you're into metal and if in any way you're interested in that bloke from Nazareth, Jesus, get onto it. Anyway, Luke chapter 5, verses 12 to 16. In one of the villages, Jesus met a man with an advanced case of leprosy. When the man saw Jesus, he bowed with his face to the ground, begging to be healed. Lord, he said, if you are willing, you can heal me and make me clean. Jesus reached out and touched him. And again, I'm so tempted to start singing Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode, rather badly covered by Def Leppard. Jesus reached out and touched him. I am willing, he said, be healed. And instantly the leprosy disappeared. Then Jesus instructed him not to tell anyone what had happened. He said, go to the priest and let him examine you. Take along the offering required in the law of Moses for those who have been healed of leprosy. This will be a public testimony that you have been cleansed. But despite the instructions from Jesus, the report of his power spread even faster, and vast crowds came to him to hear him preach and to be healed of their diseases. But Jesus often withdrew to the wilderness for prayer. So perhaps there's something in there about the rhythm of life. If Jesus takes time out in between kind of serving and ministering to others, then heck, we need to do that too. And maybe this is a space where we can just come for refuge and resourcing and send each other out again, just as Jesus did that with the disciples. But maybe also, whatever you may think in terms of miracles, what they are, how they work, do they even happen? Whatever questions and thoughts you may have on that. I just want to kind of just focus on the fact that the person that Jesus touched was someone with leprosy. At that point in time, lepers were literally cast out of community and society into little colonies outside, and people might go and leave them food at a kind of relatively safe different distance, but you were not to touch them, and they were not to come near you. They had to ring a bell to make sure that people knew they were coming. And just thinking during this time of whether you've not been able to see a loved one, let alone hug a loved one, and that sense of despite all the gifts of technology and the internet, that even meant, thanks to Paul and Marcus and Nordic Mission, there was a Nordic Fest that was awesome online this year. Despite all that technology, just as the difference between being in a mosh pit together or hugging each other or whatever it is, that sense of shared connection has not been possible, or is still not possible because of COVID. So maybe we can connect with just some of what it must have been like to be someone with leprosy at the time of Jesus. And yet Jesus touches the untouchable and the outcast. And in that healing moment, that person, whatever we think about the physical healing side, that person is suddenly invited back into and enabled to participate in community, in society, in full relationship with others and with God. Not that I ever thought that God kind of wasn't in relationship with that person, but you know what I mean? And again, perhaps now more than ever, we yearn for that for all of us. So yeah, lepers were seen as a societal problem to manage. Keep it over there. A bit like we've spoken about, during the first lockdown in the UK, suddenly homeless people were found somewhere to be. During lockdown 3, there doesn't seem to be much talk or discussion about that. That's not to say I don't, charities are certainly working, and I don't know what councils may also be working. But again, who are those who are outcast? Who are those that we might invite in through our encounter with Jesus, motivating us to go and offer community to others, or to be part of their community, and to invite us all to be part of God's community of love and of justice and of peace. Hi, Emma. Hi, Amir. So I just wonder, who is it that we can enable to feel part of community and society now, this week, maybe, and how? So tonight's Methodist way of Methodist way of life question is this: how have you shown hospitality to others recently? And I don't know if Paul's had to duck out, but in a big up to Nordic Mission. And as we think about that, I want to share this song by Frade. down. So if you are looking for some deathy, black, melodic-y metal, but with an ethical message and twist, Frostard Ear are the place to go. NordicMission.net is the place to find it. Hi, MD. Thank you for sharing. In response to the question, how are we trying to show hospitality to others recently? As we reflect on that, actually, in so doing, as we thought about before, actually, we offer hospitality to Christ himself, as beautifully expressed, not only in the Metal Bible, available from metalbibleinternational.com, and I'm very glad Tim's enjoying his, but also beautifully expressed in the song Stranger by the amazing metal band from New Zealand, Enoch. So check them out. I do believe that certainly was available on Nordic Mission. That's where I got mine from. So yeah, have a look. I think I'm right in that. But yeah, have a look for Enoch, New Zealand, and the album or the song Stranger. So how we trying to show hospitality towards each other's. Cool, thanks, Wayne. New Community Cafe has been a great place to offer love and welcome when COVID allowed, and just pray for you and all involved that that mission and outreach and service and place of connection might soon be able to be at work again. So we're talking about leprosy, and Mother got her leprosy prayer diary today. Over 200, I'm going to do Priti Patel again, 200,000. Yes. Is that 2 million? How many noughts is that? 6. No, that's 200,000. 200,000 people diagnosed with leprosy each year. Wow. So again, we quite often, perhaps in some countries, see it as a sort of, well, it's something that happened in Bible times, isn't it? But no, thank God for Leprosy Mission and other agencies working to offer help and support, again, showing hospitality, love and care in a practical way. Thanks, Tim. How are we showing hospitality towards people at the moment? Definitely something you've struggled with over the past year. Hospitality has always been wrapped up in offering a cup of tea, yet showing a meal. Not sure you found the surrogate for digital ways around that. No. and it's cool when we hang out and have hi Bev, hello Blackpool. I know it's nice when we have kind of virtual coffees and stuff. That's cool, but there is something of that extra bit of self-giving in the act of hospitality when it's. In my case, you've had to Hoover or whatever it is. But yeah, I wonder. I mean, so that'd be interesting. Yeah, how are people trying to show hospitality in a digital way? As that's where kind of our focus has to be at the moment. That'd be an interesting thing to share and learn from each other, I guess. Thanks, Gisela. Wow, giving donation, showing hospitality was by donating to the Inner Mission campaign, and It's Cold Outside, supporting the homeless. Fantastic. Bless you, Gisela. Thank you, Nigel. You find it hard as the last year's churches together in Lichfield have run a homeless shelter over the winter, but last year you made to shut and have not been allowed to open again this year. Oh, gosh. Yeah, and it's not as if the need isn't there. Oh, it's difficult, man. Prayers for, some way forward with that. And bless all those people of faith. And I'm guessing those of other faiths and even none who kind of chipped in and joined in with that offer of practical help and support. Yeah. Other things that perhaps we want to pray for, I think, whether it's how we respond practically and how it's a challenge, whether it's community cafes, night shelters, praying for the charities and agencies that we try and support, either through time and or money, but also, those things. It's all right. I'm going to play some music because I can hear a little sniffle from a little girl somewhere. So just bear with me. Sorry. I don't mean to threaten you, but I will return. Just 1 second. Quick, find something long enough. I don't know. No. Quick. I know. Yeah. It's been a while. We'll do this one. Which one, James? This one? No, that one. No, yes. What? Yeah, this works. If I could actually find the blessed thing. There we go. Yeah, how through what we do, through hospitality, we are joining in with heavens reaching and touching earth through love and justice and peace and welcome.
Washing the life in the blood of the Savior, bathing in light, giving soldiers of faith, where the armor of heaven speak with tongues of true love.
Fear not, I'm back. Yes. So, apologies. Thanks for sharing that, Gisela. Okay, in Hamburg. I love Hamburg. Went to the most amazing fair in Hamburg and boat trip, and just what a great place to be fair. I just like Germany. Yeah. Anyway, Hamburg. The hotels are shut, right? And some are offered to homeless people, and they look for a supporter to pay for the rooms. Right, cool. Yeah, because I'm not quite sure how the scheme worked here in the UK during the first lockdown, or if the issue is funding, then yeah, have we looked at whether a church could sponsor groups of churches, families, who knows, businesses. Yeah, that's helpful to know how other countries are tackling it and addressing it and trying to support people. Because again, it might be stuff that we can speak to our local councillors, MPs about, inspired by that. Thanks so much for that, Gisela. So yeah, just other things we want to pray for this evening. Oh, did I really? That was really? Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. For that. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you. Bless you, mate. Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, other things we want to pray for. Talked about the homeless situation. Talked about things that have been kiboshed a little bit and ways you want to get back to, and pray that might be possible. And prayers or ideas maybe for how we might offer hospitality effectively and meaningfully and with integrity online. And whatever else we want to pray for this evening. Obviously continuing to pray for Stephen and for Claire and the family on baby Ezra's first night. But particularly if there are things going off in your life, situations you know about, people you're concerned about, just praying for, those I know with COVID and those undergoing tests and possible procedures, and those recovering and struggling to recover from procedures. So please do drop in a comment, whether on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, with whatever it is you bring tonight as a prayer or for prayer, and we share and journey together with a God who is with us. So please do share. Wow, that's amazing. So the Market Halle in Hamburg, music venue, awesome. And now open for homeless people during the day. How cool is that? Dude. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I know here in Sheffield, I think when we had really bad snow, or storms about a year ago, the city hall itself was opened up for homeless people. But if that's kind of happening during the day, that's great. Yeah. I wonder if there's venues we can think of in our local area, maybe even church buildings, that could offer some support in that way. That's really inspiring, and actually reminds us that actually perhaps through the prompting of the Holy Spirit, what we could do or influence others to do in positions of power and authority, or who have resources. Actually that then enables us and each other to be an answer to the prayers of others, which is, So thank you for, all of our prayers, for all that we've spoken about tonight, and all that's on our hearts, on our minds. We offer it with these words. To the one in whom all people and all creation have their being, may your kingdom come, your will be done, as above, so below. Sustain us for this day. Show us grace as we seek to show grace to those we feel have wronged us. Save us from the worst that is within us and within this world. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen. And so, as we begin, note the word begin, to draw to a close. These words, again from Witch Hazel, the song Ancient of Days. Have no fear, for I have redeemed you, called you by name. You are mine. Journey on now. I will be with you, passing through waters, walking through fire. So we journey together and with God to be part of the transformation, the revolution of love and justice and peace in God's world, because we are the people. Oh, yes, we are. Was that subtle? Was that subtle enough? Oh, well.
We are custodians of God.
May the peace of the All-Parent be ours this night, and with all people and all creation in the time that is to come.
And now, the notices, of which there are two. First one, if anybody's read the Methodist Recorder article on the Methodist way of life, be really interested to hear what people think of the different ways that resource and gift from Roger Walton to followers of Jesus is being used, and any ideas that it sparks in people. Secondly, please do join me tomorrow night from, well, I think actually about 6, right? I'm just going to play some music from about 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll do Compline at 7 as normal, but if you want to just come out and check out some tunes, thanks to Nordic Mission, I have so much great music to share with you on the Nordic Mission label. So I'm very, very happy, pleased to do that. So if you want to just put it on in the background while you're cooking dinner or ironing or whatever you're doing, feel free if you want to chat as well, and we'll start Compline at 7, but there'll be some tunes from 6 o'clock. And that's about it then. In which case, hello, Katie. We all right, my love? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm getting tea.
Will you all right? Yeah? Everything okay, yeah? All right, can I have a hug when you've done that? Put some honey in it. Make you feel better. Put some honey in it. Put some honey in your tea. It'll make you feel better. Yeah. All right, sure. Sure?
It's got mouldy. The honey's mouldy.
Right, leave it with me. I'll be 2 minutes so I can sort it. I can sort it for you.
It's supposed to be liquid. I know it's not shaking.
No, it's all right. No, I can do it. Yeah, so which means sorry, I'll just check that comment. Yes, and it'll be from hard rock through to full-on black metal, people, a bit of everything. Yeah, so please do hang out. That'd be cool to spend time together. Of course, the reason for doing it is to just warm you up for Mr. Aaron V. Graham and the He Will Rock You radio show, which is at 10 o'clock at cornerstonechristianradio.com. So tomorrow, not the Friday rock show from 6 o'clock. Yes, what better way to spend my day off than listening to music with you? Wonderful. Yeah. So you're most welcome, Gisela. Yeah. So, blisters and others. Let us sway. Sway for me, metal Compline. Sway with me, metal Compline.